Welcome dear Moessieurs followers for that new video today dedicated to ESP version 3. And let's take an overview like we have done for the operating system of the Montage M. Today we're not going too much deep inside it, but I want to show you all the new things you can find. And of course you will find all the new functions that we have on the operating system 3.0 on the Montage M. And ESP3 will be released with the operating system in the summer. Of course, I will done deeper video about using ESP version 3, but it will be certainly after the Tech Talk Like episode we are going to done, I think, on ESP version 3. But for the followers who have took the monthly subscription, you will have them in preview rather than the others followers, of course, as anyway. Thank you to Yamaha Music Europe and my friend from the Tech Talk Live and Peter for the support they have bring to me to prepare this video today. And just before to start, I remind to you that's very important for the channel. If you like the video content, please click on like. That's very important, and it will allow some Montage M users who do not know Moessieux YouTube channel to know it by the YouTube purpose.
Here we are on the new ESP version 3. Just follow my mouse. There's new stuff here. There's new stuff up, and there's new stuff in. I'm going to take you through it all quickly. Just before we start, we've got all the same features as in the Montage M OS 3, and I wanted to show you one point: the note limit in scene memories. Of course, you'll find them here, because I think this is a very important point for users. I'm not going to done the clavinet demo once again, but here, we have a very nice CS ring mod choir DA. Let's listen what it sounds like, and you'll hear what the CS80 ring modulator can produce. Great sound and effects. Let's start with the top banner. There are some new icons, notably this one. You can see the little note there. If I click on it, it's receiving dump from my Montage M. It's the songs and patterns. Now, just as we did with the Montage or ModX Connect, we can drop our pattern scenes or complete songs into Cubase directly, or into a computer directory, simply by dragging them like this. No more need to save them on a USB stick, no more need to import them. That's great, it's going to save us time in terms of musical production. Another point that was eagerly awaited by users, that's copy function. If you click on part 1 like this, you'll only see rename. Now I go to part 2, right click, and there you see I've got the paste. There's not much point to add a second time that part, it's just to show it to you in the video. And once you're in part 2, because you can't delete a part 1, I remind it to you. You can do all this in terms of a parts copy functions. Here we're on parts from 1 to 8, and normally, ESP3 should be support direct using of parts 9 to 16 as on the Montage M hardware, but I cannot test this on my demo version, so we will see at the final release. Here we are on AWM2. One other thing adds, we've got mutes. We've got solos for AWM2 elements. Very handy for isolating a solo element and working on it. Of course we've got it on the AWM2. We've also got it on the ANX here with mutes and solos for our oscillators. And we've got them on the FMX with mutes and solos for operators. While we're in this view, I select my operator 1, done right click. We have also the copy exchange, and look, this opens the same view as on the Montage M. So now we can absolutely copy or exchange our operators directly into ESP. We can do it with ANX oscillators too. And we also have it on the AWM2 elements. It's very important in terms of sound design to be able to perform this type of operation. Another new feature that we've been waiting for, we're going to go down here, and we've got the full Smart Morph editing. To be able to show you the Smart Morph, I'm going to mute the other parts. Here, we're going to choose FMX part. And I'm going to select VariPad 1. I've prepared the work a little bit. I've loaded a preset Smart Morph. Now we have everything we need to make our FMX and ANX Smart Morphs directly into ESP like on the Montage M. Another super important new feature in ESP is that, when you use a MIDI keyboard, as you know, I've already made quite a few videos with the Arturia Keylab MK3 to control ESP with Camelot Pro 2. If I right-click on a parameter, we have the Learn functions. You can see that I can assign any controller directly like that, like on most of VSTI. We have minimum and maximum values. Obviously here there are only two values, it's ratio or fixed. Here, you can see that I can define and adjust minimum and maximum values to have a specific range. A great feature, eagerly awaited by users. It's here and you'll get it with the ESP3 update. If you're new to the channel, if you don't know me yet, and if you like the video content and want to see more, I simply invite you to click on the subscribe button, and once you've done that, I engage you to click on the little bell, so you'll be informed when I release a new video online. As I told you in the OS3 video, there are also the Daw Remote settings, to control ESP more easily and have other settings for any other Daw on plugin. I wasn't able to show you this on the OS3 video, because I wasn't yet connected to ESP. In this view, if I activate the Daw Remote while connected, you'll see the color change to blue. I'll switch to local control on, to control ESP faders and knobs. I leave my little mouse here, so it won't move. And now we can control our parts volume, even if they're under keyboard control, directly from the Montage M faders. Super important to be able to do this. I stay on this view, you can see the two together. There's no edit mode because it's directly the fader settings, and directly the scene memories. We have the super knob under control here. If you switch to edit mode, you can have under control the control changes management. This is what I did earlier on the FMX parts. You can see here values that move according to what I'm doing. I programmed these encoders with the Learn earlier. Of course, we have all the usual controls like the ribbon, the knobs and all pedals. I won't go into too much detail today. At the top screen we have this icon that appears, next to the tempo, which wasn't there before. It's more or less the same icon as on the Montage M, and you have two choices. It's quite simple. Either you're in DAW, or you're in performance mode. Now you can see that it has automatically taken the Performance CS Ring Mod Choir DA tempo. To my opinion, perf setting is great for live stage using. Be careful if you're recording in Cubase as example or in any other sequencer software with your project, to have the same tempo, to avoid synchronizations issues. If you need to go further with ESP, with your Montage M, don't hesitate to ask me for a Moessieurs masterclass. It's online through Zoom. You choose your session topic, and you can download your session video. It's not only for Montage M and ESP, you can ask for Camelot Pro using, or YC and CK stage keyboards, and of course, ModX Plus, which is also used to make sessions for Yamaha Montage 2. You've got the information you need to click on pop-up and to ask me for your session. Another point. You can now import libraries simultaneously, if you've bought or downloaded 3 library, or if you've done a lot of sampling with Sample Robot, and don't want to load them one after the other, you can now load them all at once. Just go to Load, and you'll see that, if I select both libraries, the 2 names are displayed. Of course, you can't import them into a single library, they gone in 2 library slots, but now that we've got 24 slot, we've got more spaces. Note also that an iCloud compatibility has been added, but as I don't use it, I can't show you that particular point. Another point at the top screen. Look how small it is. If I click on it, it gets really big. The oscilloscope is here. And all you have to do is click on it again, and off it goes. We're on a part FMX. There's a little new icon here. You've got the shortcut here, go directly to the drop-down menu. Look how beautiful this menu is. Now it's more open, so you can see which hardware parts are displayed here, depending on which part or common level you're in. As you can see, it's displayed in a much airier way than before, with a very nice revamping of this drop-down menu. Coming back to my FMX part, we have a new quick access here, which allows us to search by algorithm type, number of carriers, and number of chain or in certain way modulators. Quite handy when you're going to search visually on the screen. We've gone through all the new ESP3 functions. Just take a look to the live set functions too. You can see that delete and move is here too. You'll find all the operating system 3 settings, with new functionalities. New more in link to virtual instruments, I might say, which will really help our work and sound design at the ESP heart. I'd like to remind you that all this will be available in summer, and that there will be normally a Tech Talk live episode about ESP, where we'll be giving you more details. I'll be recording more detailed videos, but they'll be first in preview for my Moessieurs community members, who have taken out the subscription. If you want to see them in preview, don't hesitate to take this monthly subscription. I hope you've enjoyed that video content. See you soon for a new Moessieurs video. Bye.
Would you like to discover, learn, or improve your knowledge of your Yamaha synthesizer or stage keyboard? Book your Moessieurs Masterclass now. Your private session is conducted online through Zoom. Take all benefit of Moessieurs' expertise, Yamaha synthesizers and stage keyboard specialist and consultant for Yamaha Music Europe and France. As member of International Yamaha Tech Talk live team, music hackspace instructor and host of the Camelot Pro Sessions, Joel take care of your experience level. Whether you're a beginner or a skilled user, get the most out of your Yamaha synthesizer, stage keyboard, John Mayla's software suite or Camelot Pro. Book your session for your personal Moessieurs one-to-one session. It's available for users all over the world through Music Hackspace platform. It's easy. Select your date and time from the Moessieurs calendar, available slots on your time zone. Thank you for watching this Moessieurs video. Do not forget to click on like, subscribe and click on the bell to be informed when a new video is online. Do not hesitate to write a comment or ask a question. See you soon, bye!